Hello, Heisters. Can you hear me? I'm so permanently damaged by the online only debacle that I always initiate with a is the technical stuff working, everybody? Can you hear me? Oh, I'm joking. Hello, Heisters. Good seeing you all. We've got a very special stream today. Um, I'm dying out here. I'm so sick, says Smite for the camera. Get well, dude. Can somebody get him a medic bag? Thank you very much. Hello, Moomin. Hello, Almir. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. Sorry as well. I know I said I would be streaming on my own channel. I haven't gotten around to do it yet. I will, though. It will be a glorious return. I even have new art. But anyway, that's for another discussion and another stream. We're gonna jump straight into it and introduce our co-host for today. For the first time in a long time, everybody, please join me in saying hello to Elisabeth and welcome back to the streaming gang. Can you hear us?
I see that I've been switched to live scene, but I also see that Almir, you've been muted in Discord. I cannot hear you.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me on the stream? I'm muted on the Discord.
I cannot hear the Almir.
Muted by me. Hold on.
What happened?
Sebastian says he's gonna get it.
Hey, I can hear you again. What?
Perfect. Hey, all right. Chat is saying hi, Tally. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome back, Liz.
Good to see you, chat. It's been over a year now. It's been a long time, but it feels good to be back. And thank you for the warm welcome back as well. It's very heartwarming.
Can you hear Elizabeth? I'm just going on with the technical issue, Almir. Can you hear Elizabeth well, everybody?
I hope it works. They're saying I'm very low, but they want me a bit louder.
You're gonna start yelling during Heist, so they can relax for a bit.
I'm just gonna lean into my microphone a little bit.
All right, so today is all about you, I think, Elizabeth. Not trying to put you on the spot or anything, but I think everyone's excited to see you again in this capacity. How you been? Are you okay? Are you doing good?
I mean, it's been challenged. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's been a reason that I haven't been very visible for the past year, but it's overall, I'd say it's been good. It's been a very helpful journey that has put me now in a better place than I was a little over a year ago. So yeah, I'd say it's good.
That's nice. And thank you for being open with that. I know you've championed mental health awareness here in the payday community. And I think it's very important to be able to be open about how you feel, whether it's good or bad or this or that, right? So
exactly.
Really appreciate you, and awesome having you back. I think everyone in chat is excited to rob a bank or two with you.
Looks like it, yeah.
How about we jump straight into it? You want to invite me?
Let's do it. Yeah, I think Nuclear said that he was going to invite us both.
Which
works for me, but I do want to,
let's
while
do it.
we wait for Nuclear's invite, there should be a new command in chat. Let me see if it works. There we go. Okay, so yeah, since, I'm back and I kind of want to celebrate a little bit, I've added a giveaway command. So if you go to that website, it's paydaythegame.com/competitions. I'm going to post it in both YouTube and the Twitch side, but there is a Gleam giveaway. So if you go follow those steps, you can win some physical goodies that I've been keeping under my desk for far too long. It's about time I get rid of them.
Carmine says...
It was pinned too. Amazing. Thank you.
Carmine says, I just finished playing Ark Knights and now you're streaming. Life is good, heart. That's very nice. Hi, Lizzie, says Excalibur. Paul Harrison says, the community missed you, Elizabeth. So I think that says everything.
It's so nice.
Yeah, super happy to have you back. All right, so you're going to be heisting more and more with us during the coming weeks and months. That's going to be amazing.
Yes, we will definitely be heisting more.
Ooh, and it even says streaming together. Wow, that's awesome. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Serious stuff.
The fancy stuff for today.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, Heisters, are you ready? We're going to break out Houston, it looks like.
All right, let's do it.
So I think
overkill too.
Chat is so extremely tired of hearing my squeaky voice every single day. How about you take over a bit, Elizabeth, and share what's on your mind, on your heisting mind?
I mean, what's on my mind? I mean, just I'm incredibly excited to be back, and it's also incredibly heartwarming to see all of this welcome back. Because I mean, obviously everyone loves Almir, so it's easy to feel like I'm sometimes in the shadows. So the fact
stop
that
it.
you've missed me is, you know, it warms my heart. It makes the comeback feel even better.
You,
Be fine with hearing your voice if it came with viable heist favors, Almir.
I'm the paid equivalent of a Ratata, Elizabeth, and you're a Mewtwo, all right? You are extremely rare, but when you appear, everybody better get to fucking cover. I know I said fucking now, but I just had to say it. Super happy to have you back again, and let's do some heisting. Chat, if you have any questions to Elizabeth, I mean, now is as good time as any to ask them. I think she's open to answer you if she'd like to.
Absolutely. Just, you know, a disclaimer that this is not a news with Almir and Elisabeth, so we're not going to be able to share any news in that sense of the word, but anything else goes. Oh, and Gidget is running a F-bomb counter for you.
Oh, frick. Gidget is always there to point at the cracks in my armor.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Nuclear, can you try to speak now? I don't know if I hear you.
Oh, I think...
is the in-game muted? Okay, let it be muted then.
Yeah.
No offense, Nuclear, I just wanted to check.
Yeah, we might be talking a lot, so...
No, I can hear you now.
Better. Oh, wait, it works. Never mind, then. Can we have Elizabeth as a contractor for Heist? Which Heist should I be a contractor
You're free
for,
to talk, Nuclear, if you'd like to.
Oh, there we go.
We're just joking around. How are you doing, Nuclear? Are you good? I'm just Almir carding these pillars right here.
No, I'm good. Sorry
Good
I
job.
didn't invite you first, Tally.
I see it. Yeah, I see a question from Deadly Bird on Twitch. Wherever you've been, Elizabeth, it might sound ignorant, but you've been away from the community for nearly half a year now. And that's totally fine. I think, unless you have been following like my personal channels and stuff, you probably don't know. But the short story is mental health reasons, basically. As I'm sure you can imagine, the launch of Payday 3 was quite tough. Both myself and, of course, the rest of the team as well put in a lot of work. But I came to recognize that I maybe overdid it a bit, because at one point I was basically, all I did was work. I had no like free time. My family was starting to get worried about me, and it got a bit bad. So I had to realize that this was a problem and take a step back for my own mental health reasons and, you know, get on a better balance with things. But I'm there now, and I'm back, and it feels good. We're getting a healthier approach to everything now.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Elizabeth. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. Holy shit, the ghosts are back. Hell yeah.
Decan23 says, Almir and Elizabeth, how are you? We're good.
Good.
Chit-chatting.
Yeah. Now I'm good, yeah.
I'm having to carry the team yet again for another heist outing. While at the same time not trying to steal the show, you know, so I just have to play well enough to make sure we succeed, but
exactly.
poorly enough to... I'm kidding, of course. I am probably the worst heister. No, I'm kidding.
Nah.
Maybe not worst, but bottom 50,000 Europe, maybe. Maybe the top of that bottom.
Yeah, I see a question over on YouTube as well. What's the giveaway for? So if you enter the giveaway that is linked in chat, it's pinned over on Twitch as well. You can enter to win the first prize, or the premium prize, is one of the Payday 3 loot bags. I don't know if you've seen them around. They're quite rare, but it was sent out to some of the influencers and press before the release of the game. So it's not that many out there. But it contains like a Dallas figurine and some other really cool things. So that's one of the prizes. I've been playing Payday 2 again recently, so I just accidentally grenaded when I wanted to throw my bag.
We've all been there, I think.
But yeah, that's prize number one. And then I also have some runner-up prizes with some of the first aid kits. I'll actually be able to show one. I put one on my desk so you can see it right here.
Let's go.
I have 5 of these as well that I'm giving away. So that's what you can win.
You hear that, heisters? Get excited. Get ready. And if you don't get one, the rest of us are gonna laugh at you. I'm so sorry. No, I'm kidding. We're not gonna laugh at you. In the Payday gang...
Goblin... Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, I see a highlighted message from Gidget the Goblin saying, as someone else is a huge mental health advocate, I'm so happy you took care of yourself and are able to talk about it without shame. Mental health is so important. And yes, I agree. That's why I wanted to make sure to read this out too, because it is very important. And there is a stigma that is very problematic around mental health that, you know, I'm trying to do my part to make it less so, because it's okay. We all have good days and bad days. And it's okay to talk about it. That helps.
Totally agree, and thank you for championing it as you do. Ooh, amazing prices, says call sign Axel. Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
That's how Elizabeth rolls.
The giveaway is also open. I think I set it to be open for 2 weeks, so until May 27th, which, yes, that is the day after the new DLC comes out. So until the day after, you have a chance to enter. So even if you don't do it today, you still have time, but do it today so you don't forget.
I'm seeing the YouTube chat saying you still sound a bit low. Are you able to raise your volume a bit or something?
Not sure if I can do it on my end. I don't know. Can you? Is it on 200% in Discord? Do you know? Can Sebastian check if he's still in there?
He's not in here, but maybe he hears this and will come running in. We'll see.
Yeah, I'll see if I can.
Yeah.
I think I can increase on my side.
Raymond Senyut says, will all Twitch drops return in the near future? I think that's a good question for Elizabeth, actually. What's your take on that?
I mean, I am running all of our Twitch drops campaigns, so I don't have anything currently scheduled for the old ones, but I do really want to bring them back. So, well, there's going to be new Twitch drops. We've already said this for Party Powder, so you can look forward to those.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. We haven't said anything about those yet, right?
Not yet. We said that they're coming, but that's all we really know. Well, that's all they know. We know a lot more.
Chat, out of everything you know so far about the next update, what are you most excited about? The upcoming Heist, Armor 2.0, the unannounced weapon, what else?
Yeah, and what weapon do you think is going to be? It's been fun. I've been spending some time on the subreddit lately reading everyone's theories and guesses as to what it is.
We're excited for sunflower oil, which is big oil 2.0.
Sumo Grade 8 says everything. It's Kuruma says, when will Elisabeth mask drop? That's also a good question.
That is also a good question. That is something that I also want to, now that I'm, properly returned, I do want to see if I can get it set up as a Twitch drop. But in the meantime, because I do stream, shameless self-plug here, but I do also stream on my own channel, not necessarily related to Payday, even though we do have a weekly day for Payday. And if you come watch me there, I have a channel point redeem for 500 of my channel points. You can claim one for yourself, and I will manually add it to your account.
And thank you for sharing that and for doing that plug. And I would disagree with you. I think it's very much related. I think whether or not you're playing Payday, I think there's always value to be had to be hanging out in your community, given the fact that you're such a veteran developer of Payday, right? There's always something to learn about you or talk to you about. It doesn't have to be about Payday, right?
Yeah, no, we do actually have, there's quite a few of the, I see some names in chat right now that stop by my streams frequently, even when I'm not doing Payday, so everyone is of course welcome, Payday fan or not.
Let's go!
And yeah, like Gidget said in a highlighted message, I also have a puppy cam on my channel.
Yeah, Elisabeth
you can go see my dog.
is a S-tier streamer, puppy cam and everything. I can't even survive half the heist. Frick it! A shout out was given to Tate and Tally as well. Make sure to give Elisabeth's channel a follow, everybody, and tune in when she streams Payday and everything else on her own channel as well.
This is why I put it on very hard instead of overkill.
It didn't mean anything to me, Nuclear. First time chat here from Doug is quiet build says Judge Shotgun. Ooh, that's a good guess. We'll see.
That is a very good guess, yeah.
Jonas Rees says big oil confirmed for Payday 3. No, thank you very much. Moomin says everything. I can't pick one thing. That's great. Equally excited for all of it. It's gonna be interesting to see what you actually prefer when it's out. Oh no, Elisabeth is also down.
Yeah, I was trying to get Nuclear up.
No! With the cloaker staring at you as well. Oh my god.
It's unfortunate.
Mr. Legados, it's up to you now, chicken. You can do it. I'm respawning in 15, so we're all good.
Thank you so much, Atomic.
Georges Kring says, I need the mini Dallas weapon sticker. I missed it.
Oh yeah, that was in the anniversary Twitch drop.
Are we looking to do that again, or is that maybe on the next anniversary?
Maybe next anniversary if we don't do anything new. But yeah, we did have them. I'm trying to remember when we did our last rerun. I think we had them up in January. But if you missed them then, yeah, we'll have to figure out a new window that works for another rerun.
Are you okay, bro?
But yeah, the cloaker just slid up to me and quietly whispered, "Welcome back." And then he put me in cuffs. I also see a highlighted message from Shami. Will there be fixes for Max not showing up on the loadout screen? And yes, that is something that will be fixed in the next update. It's unfortunate that it's taken this long to fix it, but I believe support can manually fix it for you in the meantime, but if not, May 26th, it will be fixed for everyone.
Kizu says, my bearded friend Almir, I will send you 1,000 C-stacks if you accept my friend's request right now. While that is very tempting, I do believe I have accepted too many friends and my friends list is full. Historically, I have accepted people's requests, Kizu, so you can keep those C-stacks, maybe put them into an account, make them grow.
You think I get tased?
Yeah. I see a lot of people mentioning Big Oil. Is that because you love the heist so much?
Something like that. On that spectrum, but maybe not where you expect. Deadly Bird with a highlighted message saying, will we see a dev update video explaining new additions for this update as well?
I don't know how much I can really share about that, but we're not gonna do a dev update, but we're doing something. You'll see more about that soon. And I am down again.
Me too. Mint 2137 says, Almir finally has someone to carry him. That's very funny,
I'm not doing
Mint.
too well. Thank you, Mint.
Higgy says, he loves Big Oil. He's attempting to deceive you, Liz.
Houston, help us.
Bro.
Thank you, Nuclear.
Do 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 do. Mihao says Almir is suffering from too many friends. Yes, it is indeed a luxury problem.
Man's too popular.
Yeah.
Come on, Houston.
I actually have to leave the staircase for him to come up.
Game Freak 742 says, so party powder, is it loud and stealth capable or stealth only? I don't think we've announced that yet either, right?
We've been keeping the heist quite secret so far, but you'll learn more closer to release.
Stuck?
Everyone's favorite answer, right? So why is Houston stuck? I think he's a little bit stuck. Oh.
Do.
We'll just try and keep going and see if we'll catch up.
Yeah.
You know, Chainos on YouTube says, looking forward to hear what Gustavo's been cooking for new heist. And yes, that is absolutely, I mean, it's always a highlight, right? Gustavo keeps cooking for every single heist track, and Party Powder is not an exception.
Yeah, he is a master chef.
He really is.
The toughest defense has its limits.
Not going too well for me today.
Scalper says, don't try to hide Elmer. We all know you secretly love Big Oil. I don't even have words, to be honest.
Yeah. I was seeing a question from Dovahkiin also on YouTube. Will there be in-game rewards for Elisabeth's return? No, currently it's only physical rewards. However, we might do something else for in-game rewards, but for this specific giveaway, it's physical only.
The Wop Mage says, we already know it's loud and stealth. No need to hide it, lol. Blue Shell Redux says, Big Oil sucks. Thank you very much.
No.
Eek says, this community needs to find a new heist to obsess over than Big Oil. It's getting absurd. Thank you for not adding to the
here.
pile of big oil comments, Eek. I really see what you did there. You really put yourself in both camps, saying, "Oh my God, yeah, that's an elite comment. Well played, sir." Moomin with the rest in custody, much appreciated.
Yes, thank you. We need it.
WVCP21 says, "Hi, Tally, welcome back."
Hello and thank
Maybe
you.
I need to try again.
Where Ribbons
medium
Fly
oil,
says,
maybe.
"Are we gonna get Mask Mania masks anytime soon?" We don't have any word on that yet, Elizabeth, do we? I've apologized
far as I know, yeah.
profusely to the community regarding the delay, but we unfortunately don't have any news yet.
Yeah,
regarding
we're
that.
both chasing it pretty intensely, but we've not been able to get any updates for you yet, unfortunately. But hopefully soon. Hopefully.
WVCP21 says,
Everyone
"Almir,
get ready.
Doc, miserable when?" Elizabeth has suggested that we attempt this great heist.
I have. Oh,
I asked her, "Are you sure you're able to handle that?" And she told me yes. And I said, "Good,
Yes.
because I absolutely can't," I told her. So she will indeed be carrying, kiting, supporting, healing, DPSing. And I will just...
I guess it's official then. We're gonna collaborate on both of our personal streams for that one, not the official one. But yeah, we are gonna attempt Dr. Miserable.
and it's going to be
And
great.
hope to see you all there.
We're playing this heist again?
I think we restarted.
We restarted?
Houston got stuck.
I looked away and then suddenly I was spectating again and we restarted.
Okay. You want to play it again, or should we switch it up?
I'm fine with
Do
either.
you want to play a different
I feel like I
one, or
mostly
continue
look
try
at
this
chat
one
and
again?
try to look for questions to answer anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Higgins says, will Almir brush off his personal Twitch finally?
I think it'd be better to try a different heist.
I will
Maybe an
indeed.
easier one.
I will indeed. It has been busy, but I will indeed brush up my own Twitch and get back on it. It's been a super while, but I always enjoy it.
So yeah, Higgy, can we get a shout out for the Almir_gaming account too?
Making the math says, "Almir, your beard game is on point. Teach me your ways." Oh my god. I'm gonna give you that scroll from Kung Fu Panda. You remember that scroll, Matt? You remember what it said?
Not a good day to be a chancer, fella. See any key card locks around.
Yeah, it said use beard oil. That's what it said.
Dead.
I also see a question there. Someone's asking about any plans for the Collectors Club Discord. Well, you might see that I posted something in the announcement channel there today. So keep an eye on the server.
Almir, can you say anything about that space game Storm you were previously working on at Overkill? I could, but I shouldn't. I shan't. About that title
Big beard
specifically.
oil.
Yeah,
That's the secret.
yeah. Big beard oil. Now I get it. Oh my god.
Why is this an objective?
Yeah. What Sumiko88 says, what did it say? Use big oil. Exactly. I should have said that.
Yeah.
I regret my own lack of speed, Sumiko. You were faster. Slopburger says, wait, what happened to the first World Bank secret? What the freak? Vioshine says, Almir, my beard has been growing and it's very prickly. Do you have an oil and conditioner you suggest? I wouldn't dare to. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physician. I wouldn't dare
Nice
to.
to see you in chat too, Vioshine.
When can we buy real life medic bag, Almir? I need it. We did update our merch store recently, didn't we, Elizabeth? But not with a real life medic bag, however.
Not real life medic bag, but you know, if you enter the giveaway, it's pinned over on Twitch. I see that comment was made on Twitch, so you can win. I mean, it's a first aid kit. It's almost the same, right? Close enough?
Yeah, it's absolutely close enough. I mean, I'd be happy.
I know me and Moomin have one. First aid kit.
Hi, Bretta. So does this count as a tally stream? I have a streak to keep. Don't worry, this stream is not affecting the watch streak in my own streams.
Kisu says, Elizabeth, how has it been coming back? Being a Payday 3 community manager can't be an easy job with the state half of the community is half of the time, I think they said.
That is a very good question, yeah. And honestly, so far it's been great. I've been back since Monday last week was my first day working full-time again, so it's still pretty fresh. But, I mean, with the warm welcome I've been getting today, it's quite easy to have a good time. But I guess we'll see as time goes on how long that lasts. Yeah, for now it's great, but it's definitely always challenging.
MG David 1989 with the highlighted message saying, "Hi dear Elizabeth and Almir, I'm very happy to see you dear Elizabeth and I'm very happy for your comeback. It is very great to see you both heisting in the game. I hope the future with and the rest of the team is well." Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. And I see TRPS on YouTube saying, so we pick what comments to read. There might be some that we miss because there is a lot of comments coming in both on Twitch and YouTube. If you feel like yours were missed and we haven't responded to it, feel free to repost it and hopefully we can catch it the next time.
Yeah. Speaking of, I see a question here from Game Freak 742 saying, so will we hear any news regarding offline mode by the time the update drops, or if not by then, at least soon after? It's a great question. It's a reoccurring topic in the community every time we stream or on many channels. And like Elizabeth said before regarding the Mask Mania masks, from our perspective, it's the same kind of thing where we are chasing the team on developments regarding that topic. And when we have something that they're willing to share, we're gonna make sure you get it, Heisters. Trust us, Elizabeth and I. We want you to get answers regarding anything you're curious about. It's just that it's not always up to us.
Yeah. And it's also a very good point here raised by a moment, because it's very good to have Elizabeth back, but just checking, is Hawa still around? So, just to be clear, just because I am back, it does not mean Hawa is going anywhere. She is still here. Obviously, there was a lot of work, which is part of the reason that I ended up on sick leave to begin with, so we needed Hawa all the time and not just when I was gone. So, we're keeping her. So, if you come to love Hawa, good, because she's staying. You're not getting rid of her yet.
Woo! While we wait for the assault, I'm just gonna go grab some more coffee. Be right back.
Alright. Shoot this mine before someone steps in it. Well, I mean, if she wants to leave, you know, I'm not gonna stop her, but, you know, I'm hoping she chooses to stay. We're not getting rid of her.
We need to stop the FBI assault.
So see, Aaron is asking which days am I gonna stream. So the exact stream schedule for the official channel is still a little bit up in the air, but I will announce when I am streaming. I'm getting hit by zappers over here. Quick leak something while Almir isn't here. Shit, you put me on the spot now. I'll have to think of something.
You can't.
I can't. I'm sorry. Excalibur asks, if you had to pick what weapon from Payday 2 to be the new returning weapon in the next update, which one would it be? Ooh. You know, that's tough, because there's quite a lot of good ones, but at least to me, I feel like the most iconic one is the Judge. Like, I have a few pictures and stuff where I wear the old Judge t-shirt, because it's just a classic and iconic weapon. So if I have to pick, yeah, the Judge would come back for Payday 3. But I also see there's the FN Fall person on this Payday subreddit, which is also quite fun to see. To me, that's not necessarily an iconic weapon, but those posts have certainly become iconic.
I just came back and then I immediately died. Beautiful.
I saw that.
And the first question I read is from Jonas, who says, Elizabeth, do you like Big Oil?
Do I like Big Oil?
So now we're gonna have a stream where literally every Big Oil question I have ever been posed is just going to be rephrased towards you instead.
Probably, yeah.
Just in time for another rest in custody, says Moomin. You're getting you're moving in a steady pace towards my shit list, Moomin. I'm kidding. Be careful though.
Yeah, I see a comment if I can up my voice a little. I can't do that on my end. I think it would need to be done on the streaming PC. So it's outside of my control, unfortunately.
Elisabeth says, have you guys or other devs been playing any Dungeons and Dragons to prepare for Baxter? Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! I think I mean both myself and Elisabeth are fantasy nuts when it comes to any kind of fantasy, whether it's D&D or anything else for that matter. The Baxter team absolutely has and continue to do. We have developers who at the studio gather to do D&D nights, for example.
Yeah.
So absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think I've played one campaign.
It is a good question, because I mean, just because we're making bank robbery games doesn't mean we actually rob banks, if you know what I'm saying. So it's just very important to be clear on that subject. Heisters, you know, I have absolutely no recollection of any events at any venue where financial transactions are being made. Thank you very much. It's Kuruma says, hey Elizabeth, I'm sorry, I was helping my maintenance guy from Bodhi's Pool Repair. How do we get the mask from your channel again?
Yeah, no, that's a good question. So it's on my Twitch channel with channel points. So if you follow my channel, you get 300 channel points. That's the default of how Twitch has set it up. But if you watch for roughly another hour, you will get the remaining points to be able to redeem the mask. So it's not really going to work now unless you've already watched my channel from before. But if you tune in when I'm live, within the hour you will be able to claim it.
Meredith K pseudonym spills the absolute beans, saying, speaking for yourself, I am a Goliath cleric obsessed with expanding the temple's library. Oh, you're one of those
You're alive again.
fundamentalist zealots. I get it. The knowledge. That is an interesting mission. How goes it, Meredith? How do you proceed? Have you gathered any tomes of knowledge? Have you received the praise of the librarians?
If you're Twitch allergic, I do also stream over on YouTube, but I don't currently have anything set up for like any automatic, because unfortunately YouTube has a bit less features than Twitch when it comes to these things. But if there are people on YouTube who really don't want to go on Twitch, which is totally fair, maybe I'll have to look into a way to giving it out to people on YouTube side as well. Let's see, Agasig asks, how big is my oil? Yes. Tune in for our Dr. Horrible challenge, and you'll, or Dr. Miserable, and you'll find out.
Kid. On the floor here.
Oh, thank you for the first aid kit. I just picked it up. Nice. I don't need a first aid kit. I need ammo. Let's go.
We mean an actual
Yeah, it's an
one.
Almir Miserable challenge. Is exactly what it is, Mint.
What did you say? Who said that?
It was Mint.
Say that again. I dare you. Almir is secretly a Swedish bank robber confirmed, says Excalibur. Also joining Moomin onto my shit list. Thank you very much. Dear Almir, do new heists have more RNG now, or is it the same limited pool? That's a great question, Urban PL. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say about the new heist, but I can say that one of the most important discussions regarding heists that we do at Overkill and Starbreeze is the topic of RNG. I think it's important to find the right sweet spot, and hopefully you feel the new heist reflects that. But yeah, we'll see. We're going to talk much more about the heist up until its release.
I think we're leaving.
Are we gonna try and leave?
Yeah,
We're all
sure,
here.
let's go.
Oh,
I've been trying to live my own life. Let's go.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, beautiful. I see. Oh, no! Nuclear, I think you perished in the end there. We had to leave your
It
body.
looked
I'm
like
sorry. It was too heavy, man. No, leave no heister behind. WVCP21 says, Almir, is Ilya still there after First of Bank? Lion Game Lion, I do believe, are still working with us on this and that. Absolutely. They are a supremely talented team of developers. Hero Master 90 says, will we see more loadout slots added to Payday 3? I ran out of slots for builds. Also, sorry, this is my fourth time posting this question this stream. Sorry about that. Finally, you get your answer. But you did as we instructed exactly, so well done to you, Hero Master 90. So regarding loadout slots, I mean the same topic existed for Payday 2, and at the end we ultimately added more. Elizabeth, do you have anything to share on that topic, or is that something we would need to get back on?
That's definitely something. I mean, it's also something for chat to let us know. Like, is that something you want to see us prioritize? Because obviously we need to pick and choose what we focus on for coming updates. So if loadout slots should be moved up the list, then definitely let us know, and we'll make sure to voice that internally as well.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously Elizabeth and we always talk to the developers about everything Payday. But I think it's also important for the community to understand that there are only so many topics that Elizabeth and I can raise. You know, if we're in a meeting and the dev team says, can you name the most important topics from the community? We can't say 50 things, even if there are 50 things. You know what I mean? We have to pick maybe 3 or 5 or 10 or whatever that we can say these are the things that we need to address now, right? And there's many topics like that I know are important to the community. Whether it's about mouse controls for console, or more clarity regarding offline mode, where who the next heister is going to be, the next heist, etc., etc. There's always something to ask. Alex Double says, Almir Elisabeth. Sorry, I just had to read that aloud. I could not believe me seeing that.
No,
how dare you?
It's all good. I just see TRPS on YouTube asks, me and Elizabeth have become good friends. I think it's time I become a partner in crime to test the game. She knows me by pay styles. And yeah, I didn't recognize the YouTube name TRPS, but pay styles, that's definitely a name I recognize. I hope you're doing good. It's good to see you. I'm not surprised to see Whistler with a highlighted message. C4 and SAW reached 953 upvotes. Are our heisting tools a priority yet? We need fun ways around Wi-Fi. Also, Robert Banks is a heister when? And those are some good questions.
I don't understand why people would like to see Robert Banks as a heister. I mean, just because he has Banks as a surname doesn't mean that he in any way, shape or form could produce any kind of positive involvement in a bank robbery. But I think it just goes to show Vincent's amazing take on Robert Banks. He's such an appreciated character in the Payday universe.
Yeah, definitely. Also, see, Keezy says, wait, I just think I realized I ran into Elizabeth while playing Dead by Daylight in the past. That is incredibly funny. I have not played Dead by Daylight in a while, but yeah, if you played it a few years ago and you saw Tainted Tally as a username, then yeah, that was probably me. I was a survivor main, filthy survivor main in Dead by Daylight a few years back.
It's the hotline is back in chat. Our winner, wanker dinner, saying, Payday, I need you to know that if you add the maid Taylor pack, I lose my niche. I can't compete with 63-year-old Dallas. I can't. I know, hotline, and I am doing my best to push you out of the competition. This market is only big for one. Yeah, Dallas, he wants his cut, and he wants the cut to be 100%. He told me so. And I know Payday Twitterman and him are in cahoots, so you're in for a rough time, hotline. Sorry.
Definitely. And yes, I know, a survivor main, my darkest secret has been revealed. You need to ready up.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I was focusing on chat. I saw a question here from Raymond Siniot who said, will you add jukebox feature to Payday 3? That's also another great question. Do you have any comments regarding that, Elizabeth? What do you?
I'm right there with chat or with our players. I would really love to see a jukebox feature. It's one of my favorite things for Payday 3 as well. I say that as, my jukebox setting in Payday 3 is set to always play the default song, but no, it's great. I think people should be able to choose their experience, whether they like the default song or not. Well, it kind of comes back to what we said before, right? Is that something that should be prioritized? If people want to see it, then yeah, maybe we should put priority on that as well.
Iron Wolfer says, Almir, is the new weapon a G36C by chance? And I don't know if you say G36C maybe. Either way, I cannot confirm nor deny that wild statement. Thank you. We all love Robert Banks, says Excalibur. Okay.
True.
Higgy says, Almir, just had a thought. You were about 30 subs away from the goal on your stream to wear a maid outfit. Is that the real reason you stopped streaming? Yeah, I flew too close to the sun, my friend. That maid outfit haunts me to this day. It is in my closet, staring at me as I go to sleep, waking me up in the morning. I guess we'll have to see as I continue then whether or not we'll achieve that goal again. Do you have any crazy goals for your channel, Elisabeth, when you stream? Have you ever had any?
I've had a few, yeah. Most of mine tend to come out during the subathons. I did a subathon for my birthday, which was in April, so a little over a month ago now. But
oh, wow. How did it go?
It went really well. Chat absolutely smashed all of my goals, so we've actually almost unlocked every single emote slot that Twitch now has for affiliates. So yeah, it went really well, but nothing crazy like a maid outfit there.
Can you tell more about the subathon? Like, what was it about? How long did you play for? What did you do?
Yeah, I mean, we played for... I ended up playing for basically the whole weekend. I started on Friday and we ended on Sunday.
Ah, wow.
I had to put a cap on it, so it didn't go longer than that. We would have gone longer if I didn't cap it.
For your own sanity's sake, I get it.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it was great. We met a bunch of goals. I'm currently playing through Silent Hill 2, the remake. That was one of the goals that we met during the stream. And upcoming, I still have to play Balatro was another one that chat keeps asking about. I don't know if it's my thing, but chat really wants to see me play it. So,
yeah, it's super popular.
When I'm done with Silent Hill, I'll do Balatro, I guess.
Sounds good. Awesome. So how many hours did you play in total? Did you play the full weekend, or did you take any like long breaks?
No, I had it was 12 hours on Saturday and Sunday, and then I did 8 hours on the Friday.
Wow,
so I made
12 hours
in
in a row, like with the short breaks.
Yeah, no, that was in a streak. Yeah.
Yeah, holy shit, impressive.
So, but it was fun.
Zoo Heist, says Slopburger. When I want to ride an elephant. I'm thinking like, do you just want us to rob a zoo so you can have an excuse to ride an elephant? You actually don't want to steal it. You just want to sit on it.
Just want to go on a joyride?
Yeah. Yeah, but I want to commend you, Elisabeth, for being so brave and open about mental awareness and the challenges you've faced and overcome in the past year. I think it's very brave and important to be able to talk about that and to remove any shape or form of stigma, like you said, still exists regarding it, right?
Yeah.
Especially in this day and age where so many of us spend so much time online, and many of us sometimes are just words on screens. It's important to remind yourself of the fact that people care about you and that you ultimately also have to care about yourself, right? So I think it's great you did.
Yeah, because that's always the biggest challenge, right? It's so easy to put everyone else first and kind of forget about your own needs, but that only hurts everyone, because if you don't look after yourself, you're not going to be able to look after anyone else either. And, you know, as a community manager, I want to be able to look out for the Payday community, and I didn't do that. So I had to take that step to make sure that I'm able to do that again.
Yeah. Thank you for doing that. The What Mage says, Almir, are the possible changes to the base game Heist still something being worked on or just considered? Also another great question. Definitely something we are investigating. I can't say anything else on the topic right now because I think the devs want to talk about it more in the future. But that is also a very hot topic in the dev team.
Definitely.
What we're talking about, for those who might not understand, is the base game heists that exist in Payday 3. Some of them play better than others, and some of them include Wi-Fi circles that the community has grown to absolutely despise, which I can understand. And obviously we're taking all of that feedback to heart, Heisters, and are thinking about what the best way is to approach that and get back to you on it. Lux from Discord says, Almir, what dark sorcery would need to be performed to get that unreleased Sokol trailer? That is actually a great question for Elisabeth, because I don't know if you know, Elisabeth, but Sokol turns 10 this year. And there is a unreleased Sokol trailer that we never pushed out the door way back when. that I suggested to the community that maybe perchance there could be an opportunity for Elisabeth to do a stealth heist into the Payday vault and see if she could find it for the heisters. But yeah, I think that's...
Maybe I should. 'Cause I knew about the unreleased trailer. I did not know that it's Sokol's 10-year anniversary now too. That's potentially a great opportunity for it.
It is. I think it's in June, heisters, right?
Oh, that's next month.
Yeah. So keep on pestering Elisabeth. Now that is her ball, heisters. If you love Sokol, Elisabeth is your queen, all right? I will now confer all questions about Sokol to Elisabeth. Thank you very much.
That's one way to avoid responsibility. Nice, alright. We'll see what we can do.
Payday 3 Sokol confirmed gotchas is meant. Ooh, that would be cool. Yeah, we actually haven't announced who the next heister might be, or when and if and whatnot. It's going to be interesting. Yeah. I mean, it looks like people were super happy about Jacket. Would you say, chat? Now, after the fact, when the dust has settled, were you happy with the Chicken Man's addition to Payday 3? Or would you rather have been without it?
I see Nuclear. Elizabeth Almir, 130 stream streak. And Moment got his too. Nice.
Wow.
That is very impressive.
That is amazing.
130 streams in a row.
I haven't been to 130 things in my entire life, so it is indeed impressive.
Yeah. Jacket was the best addition so far. Is Azrael the God?
Wow, that's a great comment. Thank you so much. You really mean that, Azrael the God? Coming from a deity, you know, that means a lot if it's true.
It does, yeah.
Kirik 91 says, for the love of all that is holy, add Sydney. I saw Payday Twitter man atting Georgia Van Kuilenberg, who is the voice actor for Sydney. She, I believe, would love to reprise her role as Sydney. What do you think, Elisabeth? Do you think she'd be up for it?
I think so. I think she's had a pretty good experience being Sydney in Payday 2, so hopefully if we're nice to her, she would want to come back. But yeah, I also saw the tweet Payday Twitter man sent to her, and I was like, maybe.
What the frick? Your headphones! I can hear your music blasting! You should probably lower your volume.
No?
I'm talking to the bat user. I could hear the funky music.
Yeah.
Azrael the God says, you guys are awesome. No, you're awesome, Azrael. Hope you're having a great day. I love this jacket, says Innervision. That's great.
For those who do not know, the Jacket song when the bat is used is called Arms Outstretched and is on YouTube. Thank you so much for that, Blue Shell Redux. It's quite a good track.
Yeah, it's one heck of a banger.
Drill malfunction. Do that drilling.
There's the thermite.
Killer.
Yeah, and Spotify too. That is also a good point.
Has Bonnie finished draining the local distillery yet? What the frick? What are you implying?
Will Scott ever finish draining the local distillery? Let's be real here.
Water of Life. Yeah, there. I'm happy we have created so many Payday characters in the Payday gang, but I'm also a little sad that we haven't created more. I don't know if you agree with me, but I definitely think there's room for even more heisters. They don't need to be YouTubers necessarily, but you know, in-universe heisters. There's been a lot of talk about a German heister called Schnitzel. Maybe not call them Schnitzel because that's a bit goofy, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I think that's probably where we're lacking the most. Like, we don't have that many nationalities represented. A lot of our heisters are American, and I guess that makes sense. You know, we're based in America. But that doesn't mean we can't get heisters coming from other countries wanting to steal everything that is good in America too, right?
Medical supplies.
Oh yeah. Game Freak 742 says seconding that. You all are freaking amazing. I believe in this game with every atom in my fat body, Lamau. What the frick, dude? TMI, broski. George is cringe. Says, I'd love for each new heister to have a little extra features like jackets, music during sociopath. It adds so much to the uniqueness. I totally agree with you, and I think I speak on behalf of the devs working on it that we're very happy to hear that you noticed that and that you appreciate that, because that's definitely one of the things we wanted to for you to feel when you play with him. That it's has enough different things to make it exciting to play with him. Hasty Lad says, we need a Jamaican heister. Oh, let's go. I would love a Jamaican heister. I don't know if that's Jamaican, but that's my bad impression of it. We need one, Hasty Lad.
Yeah.
Was it good? 6 out of 10?
I don't know what accents sound like. I'm terrible with accents.
Spanner
so
360 says, Welsh heister, Wine Glyndwr. That is a weird language, no offense to all my Welsh heisters out there. But Welsh, I can't even picture it in my mind how it sounds like.
That was another cloaker.
We need a Polish heister who can go around and say, Bobber! Oh, Bobber!
Yes. Yes, we do. We have a lot of hidden beavers around the heist. I don't know how many people in chat are actually aware, but a lot of heists, this one included, has a lot of little beaver figurines scattered around, so... May or may not be a reference to me and my persona being beaver related.
Official Lucifer says, haven't seen anyone say it, but I appreciate Period 3 to be able to do a whole history without even having to put on your mask. More like this is also awesome. I don't follow 100%. Do you, Elizabeth?
Not sure I do now.
Hoxton Ponytail Heister. That's a brilliant idea, Gidget. Elizabeth, can we do a DLC where we ask the community to pay $50 for a Hoxton Ponytail? Do you think that would go down? Thank you.
I'm not sure that's the best idea. I don't know, Chad. Would you pay $50 for or the ponytail to come back? Oh, his name was Heist. Yeah.
Chat.
Okay, got it.
Ponytail DLC, we call it. $50. Take it or leave it. You don't have to, but you could. And if you do, you know what I think. Take my wallet, says Deadly Bird. I think we have our first customer. Imagine, heisters, if that was the robbery all along. We cut Hoxton's hair for the launch, only to add his ponytail back later as a DLC. Jokes on you.
I mean, that's definitely taking cut content very literally in that sense of Deadly Bird says, as a Hoxton main, I require his ponytail.
Yeah,
back.
things are getting hidden in here.
Bucks?
Deadly Bird just took the temperature and it's steaming hot right here. We need a unicorn heister. We actually don't have any other animals than humans right now as heisters.
Could get a unicorn mask.
I mean, Teddy Moo maybe is the closest we come to that.
Also, I see Raymond sending it on YouTube asking, well, the upcoming update will get a history of how Jacket returned to the Payday Gang. So, have you checked out Dragon Files? Is my question to you, because we've had some lore drop happening over in Dragon Files. And if you haven't checked it out, I do recommend that you do.
Dragon is at it again. Forgotten says, Elizabeth is one of the kindest people ever. She once gifted me a mask. Oh, okay, Forgotten. Thank you so much. Just tell me how it is. How many C-stacks? How many C-stacks did she give you? I need you to write it out right now. How many? Don't lie to me. I swear I am Almir BS Listo, and I will know if you lie, okay? Will John Wick come back to Payday? Says Omega. Will he, Elizabeth? Where did you put him?
Oh, yeah. I think the better question is, should we spend our money on getting Keanu Reeves?
Chat, what do you say?
I mean, don't get me
Robert
wrong,
Banks
I
says,
love
by the way,
wine.
I'm drinking Pepsi as well. We love it.
Oh, Beppis.
Robert is probably sponsored by Pepsi as well.
Probably.
Yeah.
Let's really drop this.
That's right. Dude, what the?
Game Freak says for Keanu, fuck yeah, so yeah. I guess people want him back.
Sounds like
John Wick love is real.
Is cleared away.
7 bags and counting. All right, let's go.
It seems like there's a few more in there.
Yeah, got 2 on it. Time to get the
Alright, I got the last 2, I think.
Why does she always have to curse so much? She's a real potty mouth shade, I'm not gonna lie.
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
I mean, Bane could
Maybe
also
it's because
curse.
I'm a bit of a potty mouth myself. But,
Oh,
it
here we
just
go.
feels relatable, you know?
Yeah. Can we get a helmet pop restock? What? Helmet pop restock? Did we ever sell those for real? Maybe we did.
Of
How
course
many are
we
you
did.
ordering?
Wait, did we not get all the bags? Oh, there's still more. Never mind. Alright, I gotcha. He needs a helmet pop for his collection.
Oh, I
Which is a very
perished.
impressive collection, by the way.
Wow, what a cool outfit. WVCP showing off that Elizabeth mask in the Teddy Moo
Yeah.
outfit. Looks like a set
Yeah,
combo.
that's a regular in my channel. He's had the mask for a while now.
Can't wait
Well,
for a
that's
drill
everything.
simulator update, says Toons Payday. Oh my. Shammy Toaster says, also, when will we get Shade's backstory? I loved her and want to know more about her so badly. What do you say, Elizabeth?
I think that would be cool. I personally like Shades. I would love to do more attention to her.
Saying Rick just to show off my Almir Gaming sub. Moomin, I see you.
Yeah.
Will Bodhi come back to Payday? Says Alex Tactics. Bodhi. Maybe. We'll see.
Do your pools need to be repaired?
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Also, I see a question about fingerless gloves, if they're going to come back in the future, asked by Darth over on YouTube. And my question to that is, as much as fingerless gloves are cool, I believe the intent of the painting gang is to wear gloves to not leave fingerprints. So how do you think that will work with fingerless gloves?
Same thing goes. I learned on the internet the other day, Heisters. Keep this in mind, my fellow bank robbers. Don't use Face ID for your password because it's not protected by the 4th Amendment. Use passwords that you type in because Face ID counts as in the same way as DNA does, apparently. You do not own it in the same way. It's physical evidence. Just saying that, I'm not advising anyone. I'm not a physician, like I said earlier. I'm not giving out any tips. I'm just saying. I'm just sharing what I'm reading online. What do you want? Evening gown outfits for Heisters when I want to put Dallas in a fancy dress. Okay, Gidget the Goblin. We have had enough of computer time today. Thank you very much. All right, Heisters. It's now 7 minutes. We just took those 7 minutes. I did not stream last stream, and we gained them this stream. So balance
So they
has
were a
been
bit late with the start today, so I think it adds up.
beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh my God, Seife Abikassis is here as well. I'm here dropping
my God,
in real
yeah.
Heist tips. How dare you? How dare you underlining what I tried to not continue talking about. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for today. Moomin says what we're all thinking. No, the stream went by too fast. And I think that's
did.
because Elizabeth is here. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for joining us again. And I hope to see you soon, which we will be doing, right?
Yes, you absolutely will. I guess it's time to start teasing the fact that I will be hosting a stream again tomorrow I'll be on the official channel, and it's going to be a news.
On that topic, yes, you're right. But I spoke to the maybe it's Thursday instead. But we can talk about that. But Elizabeth's point, this week she'll be back with another stream, so you'll be seeing Elizabeth again, and me you just have to live with, unfortunately. So thank you so much. Anything else you want to say, Elizabeth, before we wrap up for today?
No, I think that's it. Just, check out the giveaway if you missed it. If you came in late, there is a giveaway posted. We are celebrating my return with a giveaway of some physical goodies. So make sure you get in for a chance to win a loot bag and some first aid kits. And looking forward to seeing you around more now that I'm back.
Let's go. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. And thank you, chat, for joining us today. And see you next time for another beautiful session of heisting and news. Take it easy. Bye.
Take it easy. Bye.